Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing some really amazing nails. I'm finally able to do some vacation nails, so I've been so excited for vacation season because I know I'm going to get a lot of requests for some really beautiful nail sets, and I was so happy when I got the opportunity to create something like this. So this is a nail set for the Bahamas, and I just knew I had to go all out and do a little bit of everything. So I'm going to show you guys some of the inspo photos so you guys can get an idea of the vibes. So from all the nail inspos that she sent me, I went ahead and picked out these ones and kind of did something from each. So I did the water effect, the little flowers, and the starfish and the shell nail from this one, and then from this one the like beach nail. I really loved all of these and I wanted to incorporate them all together, and because they are small almonds I knew I was gonna have slightly limited space because all of those photos are all really long nails, but I just knew I had to make it work and make it look incredible for her vacation. So I'm going in with this really beautiful blue. This is from D&D. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but it will be in the description, and I'm just going in with one layer of this. I didn't know exactly which blue I wanted to use. I just knew I wanted it to be very vibrant. That is something she told me as well. She wanted like bright colors and stuff, so I was like, okay, let's do this. I'm also adding just a little bit of a teal jelly on top because the blue was really pretty. It just looked more of like a sky blue rather than a actual teal type of blue. So I went ahead and put that on. It was like a little bit not cured right here, but that's totally fine. I just went ahead and cured it further, but I'm just putting on the teal so that I can have a little bit more of that turquoise nail look, or turquoise water look, and I'm doing that for both hands. I realized I wanted it more turquoise after the fact, so I just went ahead and mixed those colors together. I'm always constantly mixing colors because it's so hard for me to find like perfect colors that I absolutely love. Right now I am on the hunt for some perfect jellies. The only jellies I have are from Nailzbydev, and they're a little bit more of like a darker tone jelly collection from what I've experienced. I bought it years ago, but I really love it. I'm just looking for some bright jellies. Like if I had like a really nice bright teal jelly, that would have been perfect for this water nail effect. But once that's all nice and cured fully, then I'm going in with a one thin layer of a Milky white gel polish. I get my Milky white gel polish from Amazon. Again, it will be in the description, and I'm just doing a nice thin layer. I am doing the water effect, and this is technically like my first official time trying out this effect. And I'm gonna grab some blooming gel and I'm just gonna dot it all over the nail. I'm sorry if I was getting a little out of frame. I was really focused on what I was doing. But once I added the water effect, it looks super cool, like basically like almost like a swimming pool, but like beach vibe at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, but it is so cool. I know that this is exactly how you do it, but you can do like so many different shades of blue underneath, like literally whatever you want. I think the darker the shade of blue, the better this effect does look, because when the effect underneath is dark, or the color underneath is darker, the white bubbles like things stand out way more. But because I'm using blooming gel, I of course had to go in and clean up the edges so that the shape does not get all lumpy on the edges. So once I had that down, I kind of just like went back and perfected some and like added more drops to some areas. And I noticed that sometimes people also layer the, like they'll like cure one layer and then add another one on top. So I think I did try that, but I don't remember if I ended up keeping it or not. But now I'm just doing the same thing on the other hand. So I knew I wanted to keep this exact design on the pinky and on the thumb. So once I was done with that, honestly, you guys, my brain kind of works a little weird because I should have finished like all the base colors first, then started on the 3D work like at the very end, but my brain is just wired different. I don't know, like I get distracted really, really, really easily, like extremely easily, to the point where sometimes I don't understand it. But I got so distracted and I wanted to immediately, like in this moment, create the 3D flowers. I don't know why, but I should have waited till the end because I had some other stuff I wanted to apply on there anyway. But anyway, so I'm doing the 3D flowers. I'm using the 4-in-1 deluxe gel, I think, or something like that, from makartt. I like this gel a lot. It is perfect for flowers like this. So I'm just grabbing some enough for a few petals, and I am making sure not to make the flower so big that it covers the entire nail. But I literally did not realize like how big the flower can get. I always forget about that the putty has to be like very, very, very tiny. Like you only need a tiny little ball to create a perfect flower for almond nails. But I like the fact that the flower is kind of big, just like the inspo photo. The flowers were on the bigger side, they weren't like tiny. So I wanted to do like a little bit of variation, so I did a tinier one on the other thumb and then a bigger one on this thumb. I love when the nails look super different and intricate, and every nail has something different to look at. So I always like switching it up, especially whenever I am able to create a freestyle and I have the creative freedom to do stuff like that. I love it. I like when all the nails are fun and different. So I'm just doing the petals here. The silicone tool was literally saved my life because I love using this to create the perfect petal. The pointy tip is perfect for the center of the flower, and then like the belly of the silicone tool is perfect for the outer part. And of course I wanted the petals to look a little funky and a little different, like a tropical flower, like not so perfect like a daisy, but like, you know what I mean, like different type of vibe. So I was trying to go for that. And yeah, I actually love the way that it turned out. It turns out super cute in the end, but I think I did do a total of 5 petals because 4 would just look a little off. I feel like I don't like when there's only 4 petals. I like and prefer when there's 5. It just looks way more cohesive in my opinion. So I'm just doing that. And the only way I can pick up the little putty balls is with this little like metal cuticle pusher thing. I don't even use it for cuticle work. I only use it for my putty because I noticed that it's not easy to pick up the putty with the silicone tool. It is easy to mold it, but it is not easy to pick it up. So it sticks way better to the metal in that aspect. So this flower was a little bit bigger. It did cover almost the full nail, but not fully. And then now I cured that and I'm just getting started on the second flower. And this one I did make a little smaller, like I said, and I'm also going to make them different colors so that there's like different variation and stuff, and there's just always something to look at. And yeah, so I'm just rolling it out. Honestly, I learned my lesson after I made these nails that I'm not going to be touching gel anymore with my bare hand. I don't know how so many nail techs do it, and like a lot of people never have issues, but I think I just have really sensitive skin, so I cannot be doing that, and I'm just gonna wear gloves forever now. But yeah, that's like a hard realization that I've come to lately. I talked about it a little bit in my last video. And then I also wanted to tell you guys something new that I'm incorporating, and I've done this before and then fell off, but like I'm 25 now. My birthday just passed, and I feel like my frontal lobe has just developed, you guys. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I'm just a little wiser now. Obviously not super wise because, you know, I'm still learning as I go with life, but I wanted to create like an actual schedule for uploading my videos because I feel like it can get I can get very lost in what I'm doing and just get very... I have like some form where I get distracted easily. I told you guys this. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to self-diagnose because I know that that's bad. But I might have some type of like ADHD or something, and I lose track of things very easily. I forget a lot of stuff, and I just came to the realization that I need an actual schedule and routine in my life for me to actually not feel like I am so overwhelmed. Like, it's to the point where I don't sleep at night because I'm constantly thinking of all the things that I need to do, yet I create no schedule and no balance to be able to like do them, if that makes sense. So I am going to start uploading Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, so you guys can expect an upload from me every single one of those days. I'm not going to give myself any specific time yet. Like, I know I could tell you guys like, oh, every Tuesday at 2 p.m, but I'm not going to say that because that can put a little bit of pressure on me and I'll feel kind of overwhelmed, like I have to get it up at that time. So all I wanted to tell you is that I will be uploading every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. No matter what, I will be uploading those days. I don't know the exact times, most likely in like the afternoon or evening time, if not then in the morning, but I don't really upload in the morning that often. It will probably be more like afternoonish. And yeah, I'm really excited for the new schedule, and I have planned out everything that I'm doing, so I have way more like structure in my life because I really need it really bad. So I wanted to tell you guys that. And then on the other hand, with the smaller little flower, I love the way this one turned out. It's so freaking cute. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost giving like, it's just giving hibiscus flower, but except I wanted it to be more orangey yellow rather than pink, because I already did a pink one on the other hand, so I wanted to do a different color on this hand, because she did say she wants like really vibrant colors and just like colorful, so I really wanted to incorporate that. And you can see this one looks a little purple now, but I do go in with other colors to make it a little more vibrant. So I'm going in with like a neon pink color. I have so many random colors in my collection that I don't even know exactly which colors I used, but it's just like a neon pink jelly-ish kind of color. And this really brought a little more vibrance rather than it looking like that Barney purple color. I wanted it to be more bright fuchsia pink vibes. So I'm doing that. Another thing that I always forget to do whenever I do these type of 3D flowers, sometimes I forget, but I've been really keeping a close eye on that lately, is that the flowers or the petals are a little more spread out. Like, you want to make sure that there's a little gap in between each petal, because if not, your flower could get really lost. Like, it'll look like a big like little lump of like something rather than it looking like each individual petal was actually placed there. I don't know how to explain it, but I've done it so many times on accident where I don't put the petals separated and they're like touching, and then once I go in to put the color on, it just all mixes together and like it just looks weird. I don't know how to explain it to you, but I hopefully I get the opportunity to do more 3D flower nails and I can explain to you guys further what I mean, and maybe I could even show you guys like a before, or like what I mean, yeah, I guess before and then after I fixed my issue of doing that. But it really does make all the difference. Like, this flower looks so cute because the petals are spread out and you can really tell it's a flower. And I feel like other times I've done it, I don't spread out the petals like a little bit like this, and then it looks weird. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, but I've noticed that a lot in some of nail sets I've made, and not even just me, and other nail sets as well that I just see anywhere. I guess it just depends on the look you're going for, though. It's probably just me and just my preference, but I also didn't know if I wanted to add any white details to this flower. I was just completely freestyling it, and once I added the white dots, I just felt like, I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it that much, so I did take it off. Like, I took off those little white dots because I just wasn't liking it as much as I thought I was. I just wanted it to be really nice and vibrant, so that's what I went with. And then for the center, of course, I had to add some center parts, and I decided to go in with some gold caviar beads, different sizes. I did like some bigger ones and smaller ones, and put them in a little cluster right in the center. The reason why I wanted to incorporate gold on this thumb was because I am going to be incorporating some gold little charm things on the other nails. So I knew for sure that this one had to have some type of gold on it so that it could be all cohesive. And like I said, you guys, my brain works so weird because I need to do those little caviar beads on this thumb as well, but I haven't even finished this thumb yet. So I'm just working out of order and so weird and scrambled, and I don't know why I do that. But in the moment, I don't even realize that I'm doing it. That's like the weird part. But I'm going in with like a really nice bright coral orange, and then mixing with a little bit of pink. And then I realized later it looks a little too pink for my liking because I do not want it to look identical to the other flower on the other thumb. So I do go back in with more orange and more yellow to make it have a different type of look. So right now it's definitely looking a little more pink, but I wanted it to be like peach and yellow instead. So you'll see in a second. And I am doing all these colors in layers. Like, I'm not putting them right on top of each other. I am flash curing in between each layer that I do. So at this point it is already flash cured, and now I'm going in with some really nice bright yellow. You can just use like a neon yellow or like a yellow that has a little bit of white mixed into it so that it has some pigment. That is what I prefer, because a jelly yellow could look green really quickly, but as long as it's a yellow that has like a white base underneath, or a white base in it mixed in, it should stand out pretty nicely. And then I go in with my liner brush and just kind of go over it and add some more details, like little lines and stuff with the yellow. This will just give it a little more detail and make it look like the actual petal has like the little veining, you know, like that little petals have sometimes. So yeah, I just did that, and I like how it's like a gradient. Like, I like the yellow in the center and then the really nice bright coral orange on the outside, and I just love the way it's looking so far. This one was my favorite little flower. It's just so cute. Like, I love pink, and pink is like my favorite color, but something about the tropical vibes, it just makes me want a vacation so bad. Like, I love making vacation nails. I really do. And then I'll put on like vacation travel videos, like YouTube videos, while I'm making the nail set, and it just really brings the vibes together. Like, trust me, you guys should totally match your videos with the nail set you're making. I actually have gotten a few questions on like what nail YouTubers that I watch, and I actually don't watch a lot. I only watch like other stuff like travel content and other just random things that you wouldn't think I watch, but I just watch whatever is on my recommended page. So I did already go in with the center of this flower with the caviar beads, and now I'm going over the flower with my top coat, and I'm just going over the entire nail. And then now I'm moving on to the next nail. So for the next one, I knew I really wanted to incorporate this really cute seashell design. I showed you guys in the inspo in the beginning, but I have actually never done this. It is my first time ever trying this seashell design, and I've been wanting to do it for literally the longest, and I just never got the opportunity to. I actually think recently, like a few days ago, I got a request for another vacation nail set. It's just a little more simple, but I will definitely record that one for you guys. It's gonna also be an almond shape. I'll record it so that you guys can see, but it's just more simple. But I want to give you guys like simple and extra like vacation or summer nail inspo designs, because like you don't even need to go on vacation to wear these nails. You can just wear them for the summer vibes. If you're going to the lake with your family, if you're going to the park a lot with your kids or whatever, these nails are just so cute to have. And I'm just doing a mix of some darker browns and then some like lighter tan browns, and going back and forth like horizontally. And then I think this is just like how I was supposed to leave it, but I did decide to add some white, and then I decided to go down the nail. I don't know why, but I think I was not supposed to do that, but I learned my lesson. I was just like, okay, I want to just like trial and error and see how it goes, but I know how to do it now, and I know I'm just supposed to leave the lines like this and then go over it with the 3D gel. But you guys will see in a second what I mean. Like, I started doing this, like I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. I feel like it looks cool, but I don't know. And then I realized, wait, maybe I wasn't supposed to have that. So then I go back over it with other colors as well. And yeah, that's all I'm pretty much doing here. And I was curing after each layer as well. Like, I always cure after each layer because I don't want the colors to get too mixed together, because then it can all end up looking like one big mixed color. Like, not big, but like one mixed color, and you won't be able to see like the definition in the lines. And I'm just using a shorter brush. I think on this one, on this nail, I was using like the Nailzbydev 9mm or something. And yeah, I was. And then yeah, kind of trial and error, going back and forth. This is kind of dragging long, but I don't like speeding my videos too much, because I want you guys to actually be able to see like what I'm doing. But I love to yap. You guys know I love to like yap in every video, and I knew that I just had to make this a chatty one because I love the chatty videos. So once I went ahead and put that to cure, then I did have to go ahead and top coat it afterwards. but you could see I just still wasn't done. I was adding more layers, a few more white, a little more white, because like I told you guys, I was mixing the colors so much that the white got lost and it looked like way too much of a tan. But I love this seashell vibe. It is really cute, and it would look cute on any vacation nail set. And then I top coated after this once I finally was finished. Like, oh my gosh, I took forever just to do that one nail. That probably took me like 10 minutes. I don't even know. But that's what I get for like not watching a tutorial beforehand. I just wanted to freestyle it and just think of it off the top of my head. But sometimes that is not a good idea. But I finally grabbed my makartt rhinestone gel, and I'm just going in and putting it directly on the brush, and I'm putting it on the nail. So this is going to create that really cool 3D raised seashell type of look. And I'm just doing like a big, like they're like little raindrops actually is basically what they are. And I love 3D gel. I've been loving it for everything lately. It just looks so cute during spring and summer. It is everything. Like, I feel like this 3D gel is like the equivalent to sweater nails during fall and winter. You know what I mean? Like, everyone loves the 3D look, and it is just so cute. It goes with almost every nail set too. Like, you can always incorporate 3D in some way, shape, or form on nail sets. I've been making a lot of YouTube shorts. Like, I filmed a bunch yesterday. I'm gonna film more today probably, and I'm incorporating like some 3D work into a lot of them. But I wanted to grab these pearls and little tiny starfish charm things. I don't know what these are called, but they're gold, so they go perfectly with what I'm gonna do on the other nails. And I'm just adding this right here to the center to add a little bit of some bling, bedazzling. I love adding a little something extra. Like I said, a little something more for the eye to wander and the eye to look at. And I also added a rhinestone just to add a little sparkle. And then once I was done, I did cure it, and then I am top coating over that entire little section just so that the like gold and the pearl part does not peel away, especially because I feel like she might be in the water, like my customer might be in the water a lot, so I wanted to make sure that the nails are nice and sealed just in case of anything. So I'm adding extra glue here and applying another pearl. And then yeah, I love the way that's looking. So then I cured that. And then, like I said, my brain wanders in the weirdest, I don't know why, like, I don't know why I do this, but I randomly decided, you know what, I want to add some little water droplets on here. This will really set it to the next level, and it totally did. Like, it looks so cute, but, like, I should have done this at the very end when I'm, like, done with the whole set. But I added some water droplets here, and it makes it look so freaking cute. Like, I love the little dewdrop, water drops, whatever you want to call them, and I added a few all around the nail, and it really just added to the overall vibe. So now I am going in with the ring finger. I knew I needed to do something really beautiful on the ring finger, something like, I don't know, a little more detailed. So I'm going in with this really beautiful beach nail. So I did this really pretty tan, the same tan that I used on the pointer. This is also a great way to tie in that tan color because I know I had to tie it in somehow so that there's not just one single tan colored nail on the whole nail set. And I'm just kind of ombreing it down because I'm going to do the beach. So this is like the sand part, and then I'm going in with the blue, and this is going to be the water. And I did like a jelly color and then a little bit of the other blue as well, just like I did on the other nail, so it looks cohesive. And I'm just kind of putting it upwards. In the original inspo that I had for the beach nail, I preferred that the nude part be closer to the cuticle rather than at the tip of the nail, so I just flipped it and did that. I don't know what happened right there, but now I remember my camera, or no, my phone keeps running out of storage. Like, I'm still dealing with that issue, but I basically went in and added the little foam part and the little like what makes it look more like a beach vibe. I am going in with a really tiny little brush and adding white gel polish and then flash curing as I go, and I'm kind of just like speckling it on or like dabbing it on in little random spots. I'm also adding little random lines of a darker teal color to give the beach water some more dimension, and this just really brings it together. Unfortunately, it did stop recording because of the storage issue, so I couldn't show you guys how I did that water exactly, but now I'm going in and adding some little speckles all over the beach to make it look not so flat, like to give it a little more dimension as well. So I am fixing that by smearing it out with the tiny little brush. And I love beach nails. They're so pretty. I love it. I've actually painted like an actual beach scene just like this, but on canvas, like with acrylic paint, and it just is so beautiful. I love it. I have it right next to my desk. I look at it all the time to motivate me to work so that I can eventually go on vacation one day. But I just love it. I love beach anything because I'm a Pisces. I think I just gravitate towards like anything beach themed, sea life, like things like that. When I was younger, I always wanted to be like a marine biologist and stuff because I love animals and I love like the water. But now, I'm not gonna lie, the ocean kind of freaks me out a little bit because I see so many videos on TikTok and stuff, and I get kind of weirded out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know, those weird videos about like creatures and stuff in the ocean. But now I'm just going in and adding more dimension like I did on the other one. It's so beautiful. It looks like a little wave almost, but at the same time like a beach, like sand in the beach. So I just can't believe that these nails are being worn in the Bahamas. Like, that's amazing. That's incredible. I don't know, it's so cool. So yeah, right here I made sure to kind of blend it out so it looks like some of the foam part is on the actual sand. These are just little things, little details that I think about that don't really matter that much, but to me they do. So I was just making sure to really add a lot of detail here and go back in, back and forth with this really tiny little cleanup brush that I kind of already ruined. So it's perfect for creating like foam details like this on water. And then of course flash curing as I go so I don't waste time putting it back and forth into the lamp. And then once I was done, I am adding some more little embellishments here to the sand part on this nail because it is the ring finger. I just wanted to add a little more bedazzling and make it look pretty. So then I did my top coat after that was all nice and cured, and I am top coating over the little embellishments as well so that they don't lose their color. And I love this nail, so beautiful. So once I was done with this, I did go in and start on the middle finger, but unfortunately my phone, it did lose storage again, so all I got was me painting the blue, and I did eventually, after the blue was cured, I went in with the water effect again, and I also added a little 3D little starfish, and it is so cute. I'm so mad that it wasn't recording, but unfortunately that's just how it turned out. And then, or not how it turned out, that's unfortunately what happened. And then I did want to make it cohesive, so I did one color starfish on one hand and another color on the other hand. You guys will see in a second, because right here in this exact moment is where I just decided to stop recording. So this was the finished nail set. I did a pink starfish on the flower that is more yellow and a yellow one on the other hand, and it is so cute. And this is my customer wearing her nails at the beach. So stunning. I love it, and I'm so happy that she loves her nails. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.